Hello everyone and welcome back to more of Minecraft Polyworld. Today we have a relatively big task on our hands. There's a lot of work to get done, so without wasting too much time, let's get straight to it. In case you missed the previous episode, yesterday's stream, we've mapped out the release area, so now what we're gonna be doing is if I can find it right here. We're going to be connecting the release area through the nether. So we generated a portal on the other side, and now we're going to connect it with the main nether hub. So that's the task for today. It's going to take quite a while because it's primarily because I need a lot of stone. So I'm going to have to do a lot of mining as well. I want to get it done today, or at least the majority of it today, so that I can reserve tomorrow for making bulk crafting a bunch of the petrified oak slabs. Hello Ryan, welcome back to the stream, and also Fred, welcome to the stream. Alright, so without any delay, because you know me how I love to do my housekeeping at the start of every stream, let's go straight into the nether and begin working on this project. Still bummed out that I accidentally dropped my stack of pork in the lava last time. It wasn't a full stack, it was like 36 pork chops or something like that, but still it was more than half a stack, which is still painful to think about, considering how quickly I go through all of this food. Okay, so this should be everything. So I need to get my bearings. Let's see. So the portal, I know for a fact that the portal is right over there. So if I go to the end of this tunnel and I break the end and start going that way, I should be able to link it up that way. The agenda for today, Fred, is to link up the portal leading to the release area where I built the house with the main nether hub. So this right here is my tunnel leading to... Whoa, hello there, Ghast. This tunnel here leads to the... I think it was the beta area. So we need to branch out from here into where the portal for the release area is. Hello Soybean, welcome back to the stream. Okay, so my plan is to make this. I cannot pick those up apparently. So I'm gonna make it go like so. And there we go. So instead of it being connected right here, there's gonna be a little bit of a junction, and right over here I'm gonna dig out. And it should bring me, yep, okay, perfect. Exactly where I want to be. Okay, we have a bit of a problem because this water is actually gonna mess up my rails. Oh no, wow. I'm surprised that doesn't flow all the way down here. Interesting. Stopping to say hi, maybe back later, gonna do some recording. Okay. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so I'm actually going to... Oh, I'm gonna need more of these slabs as well. Forgot to take those. Oh well. Okay, I want the flooring to be made out of obsidian. So I'm gonna have to take a couple of pieces from there. Oh, actually, I think it might be safe to take this. Yep. Uh-oh. Hello. Get out of here. Haha. Got him. There goes that obsidian. Rip. Thursday is going like as expected. Like just another regular day for me. Not much to say. I added jellyfish to in-depth plus, and that's pretty much it. Yes, water in the nether because it makes the building process a lot faster. Because imagine if I had to build a bridge over this lava, that would be suicide. So I'm just using water instead. perfectly legitimate water, by the way, might I add. I did not use NBT edit or any of that gubbins for this. I guess I cheated a little bit because I used the remake, but... Alright, there's the portal right there. You can barely see it. So I need to keep going out here on this lake. At least now you guys get to see how I built the rest of these tunnels, because these were actually built in beta. Beta 1.7.3 in fact. That's when I built these. So I haven't built them on camera. So now you get to see the very exciting procedure of just using water in the nether. Kerbal Space Program will be free for a week. Well, I'm not gonna play it. I've briefly touched upon it back in like 2011 or 2012, whenever it first came out, and not a big fan. I can see how why people like the game, but it's not something that I particularly enjoy. And even if it was something that I would be into, I would either already own it or I simply wouldn't have the time to actually play it. Okay, I actually lost sight of the portal here. Where? How come I can't see it now? Is it behind this cliff? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, I still have sight of it. Yeah, it was indeed behind the cliff. I have to keep going this way. And I have to desecrate this entire lava lake, it seems. Fig? Fig likes it. What are you referring to? Who is Fig? Oh, I went a bit overboard. Okay, so it's right here, right behind the cliff, of course. So I'm gonna have to dig my way there. Okay, this is the first step to get rid of all this lava. After that, I'm going to start building the walls. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of cobblestone for this. Had it on Steam for years now. I want to return to it, but I think my computer can't handle it anymore. If your computer can't handle it anymore, then they probably messed something up, because it's an old game. No matter how much you upgrade it, it shouldn't really run so bad that your old PC where you could play it before can't run it anymore. Uh-oh. Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, well, goodbye, I guess. Makes my job easier. Probably shouldn't be using my enchanted diamond pickaxe for breaking netherrack, but oh well. Oops. Oh, I completely missed that. Pretty sure I said this already, but I really like the ambience that Matmos adds, especially to the nether. Feels very atmospheric, very creepy even. Hello James, welcome back to the stream. Yes indeed, I do not recognize that name. Alright, let me actually see here. Yeah, portal is right there. Hey, I actually had a nether fortress so close to my base. That is honestly kind of sad. Because I remember I had to go, I went the opposite direction to find a nether fortress. And I had to go like at least 500 blocks out that way until I found a nether fortress. And all this time I actually had one right under my nose. That is really disappointing. Trigonometry, I see. I'm not at all familiar with trigonometry, I'm afraid. Computer has been slowly dying for a while now. I've been thinking about getting getting a few parts. Oh, hold on, I gotta kill this guy. Okay, you know, a few parts, but I should probably get a new one. If you have a desktop and if it's not too old, you could actually upgrade it. It really depends on what your motherboard is. If your motherboard supports the latest CPUs, then definitely upgrade it. If it doesn't, then it might be better to just build a new PC. Man, my aim is terrible today. There we go. Obsidian farm. No, it's not an obsidian farm. I'm building a walkway towards the portal, and after this I'm going to build the tunnels. Geez, the nether is extremely dark with these shaders. A lot darker than night is. At least that's what it feels like. I guess I'm gonna leave this here. I don't even have... Oh wait, I do have netherrack, there we go. I'm gonna make this a bit of a staircase here. Hello, pigman. Don't try anything funny, buddy. I method selling later, didn't see the time. No worries, potato. Welcome back to the stream. HP notebook from around 2016 or 2017. That's not terribly old. My old PC was from 2016 and it still got the job done, mostly. My main concern with the old PC was, other than the fact that it started rebooting randomly, was that it couldn't actually run the video editing software that I use, DaVinci Resolve. So that isn't too bad, notebook from 2016, but you can't really upgrade most notebooks. So I would advise to invest some money into some PC parts and build your own PC instead of getting another notebook. Unless you like travel a lot or you're like a student or something, it's a lot better to have a desktop PC because you can get a lot more performance out of it. I never said that. What are you talking about, James? Graphics card is an Intel 620. Ah, bruh. That is bad. Integrated graphics in general are the most cursed thing you could game on. Looking on CurseForge for vanilla terrain mods. I'm sure you could find some of those. I know Biomes All Plenty is a pretty good mod, because it feels vanilla to me. Like the biomes, the terrain generation. It just feels right, you know? What are you talking about, James? Are you adding multiplayer to your game or something? Oh, there's a magma slime there. A magma cube. I would actually love to kill that guy and get his magma cream, but my inventory is full at the moment. Okay, this is getting annoying. I can't even see anything. Let me light up this area. There we go, much better. Yes, I got the thing working, the connect screen. Well, congratulations. I know how annoying multiplayer can be, even if you have all of the things already done for you. If you're using like a game engine, multiplayer is still the most tedious and boring part of game development, in my opinion. Alright, oh, did not mean to place that. Let me flatten out this area a little bit, because I'm gonna need some space for the cobblestone cube that I'm gonna make. Oh god, it's honestly really annoying to mine netherrack with this pickaxe, just because it's way too fast. Ow, way too efficient. For 1.16 at the moment, I also wouldn't be able to update it. There's the fancy terrain in new chunks. You could install the mod, generate the chunks and then upgrade, so you actually have the chunks at least. Noise at months, the weather on the taskbar has been showing temperatures that are 20 degrees warmer or colder. That's odd. I'm not sure if the weather widget thing actually uses the PC's battery or not. I know the time does, but for the weather I would presume that it fetches it online, so it shouldn't actually... Your PC's age shouldn't matter, or its health. Found your favorite mods, it adds ducks. 1.16 biomes or plenty biomes will convert to 1.19 biomes. They might. Honestly, that is why I'm only using visual mods for the Polyworld. Visual and auditorio enhancements. So the shaders, matte moss, and Optifine. That's pretty much it. Because it really simplifies everything else. I don't have to worry about unsupported terrain generation or any of that stuff. Okay, these pigmen are getting really annoying. Get out of there. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna make a curve or something. Whatever. Let's start building the tunnel now. My biggest issue with mods, even those that update, sometimes you lose stuff in the process. Yeah, precisely. That's why normally if I play mods, I play them separately. Like I'm gonna be doing separate series for mods. I won't be using mods in the Polyworld. Again, the only exception is shaders and Matmos. I'm being forced to not update and not being able to choose not to. Yeah, understandable. I'm also the same. Okay, so let me remember how I actually did this. So first things first, this needs to be cobble. Open this up a little bit. Cobble. Okay, note to self, take some slabs, and what happened to these rails? I guess a freaking gas shot them or something. Okay, this is gonna be really annoying. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of cobble for this. Probably gonna have to do at least 3 mining sessions. This is the one thing that I don't like about building in survival, the resource gathering. It's honestly really annoying most of the times. Especially when you need like a lot of resources for a particular build. That's why I'm not a fan of doing mega builds. In general, because I'm not very good in building, but also especially in survival mode. Because the resource gathering is even more annoying than the actual build itself. Oop, I overshot it. Right, Where exactly does it need to turn? I guess right here is probably fine. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the other side. We found a continents mod that kind of combines beta 1.8 and release 1.7 oceans. Interesting. I much prefer release 1.7 oceans though. They're still fairly sizable and they aren't absurdly huge like the beta 1.8 oceans. There's nothing worse than beta 1.8 oceans, to be honest. Uh-oh. It's a good thing that cobblestone is resistant to gas explosions. That's why I'm actually using it for this tunnel. Large but not 10,000 blocks large. Yeah, pretty much. I have no idea why Notch decided to make the oceans that massive. Like it's clearly overkill. And it's made even worse by the fact that they're pretty dead. Like the only mobs that spawn are squids, and the only blocks that the seafloor is made out of are sand, clay and dirt. So it's quite a peculiar design choice. Beta 1.8 is full of peculiar design choices. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and there we go, like so. Yeah, again, I went on a rant about my opinion of realism in video games a few streams back, and my opinion still stands. So realism in games is basically what ruins gaming, or what ruins games for me at least. Actually, before doing this, it might be a smarter idea to lay down the nether rack instead. Wow, I still have easy access to this. I'm gonna need to go back and get some more though, because 2 stacks are definitely not enough, I can tell you that right now. Pigman, you're really getting in my way here, buddy. I know that they're immune to lava, unfortunately, but I wanted to just get him out of the way. And of course he comes back, of course. Oh. Doop doop. Chat is awfully quiet today. All these pigmen. Oh yeah, I also need to figure out what I want to do with the nether ceiling, because I want to build something there as well. So I'm gonna have to come up with some ideas, since I can now actually build there. My opinion is that realism is good for certain games, but it shouldn't take priority over fun and playability. Yeah, that's definitely a valid point. Especially for simulators, for example, simulator games. Obviously realism is key for those, but you should really like draw the line somewhere. Like just faint realism, just common sense is all that you need to make a fun game. You don't really need to make it hyper realistic or anything like that. Hello Cockitch, welcome back to the stream. Okay, let me get some more netherrack. I'm gonna need a lot of it. It's a good thing that I'm finally using this netherrack for something, because I've had it for such a long time that it's about time that I actually use it for some builds. Because I am a hoarder, like Zelenator is, but at the same time I actually don't like keeping stuff around, especially if it's more than one double chest. If I have a double chest full of something, of a particular resource, I'm going to keep it. I don't mind keeping it and not using it, but if I have more than that, I always feel the urge to actually use it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My hand is glitching out again. I haven't seen that bug since 1.0. Okay, Pigman, you really... You know what? Screw you. I don't care. I had enough. Yeah, I kind of mistitled the video because it's not actually building bridges. I mean, I guess these are bridges over lava, but it's currently it's building tunnels. Hello Power Rangers fan, welcome back to the stream. I worked in Blender today to make simple starting bridge for a game. Are you making your own game or just models for games that people have commissioned for you? Okay, thankfully these guys are not aggroed. It's mostly dangerous finding these guys here because of the possibility that they could knock me into the lava. Otherwise I can actually handle them. Pigmen are fairly easy to fight, they're just faster zombies. A ROM hack for a GameCube game with custom stages and music, interesting. Are you the one making that, or are you just a part of a team that's working on that? Alright, I should have also actually built this side first. Yeah, so now you can see why I needed all this cobble. Okay, I should be safe here if I just hug the wall. You have a water bucket with water inside, you place it in the nether. I am using these water source blocks. I cannot use buckets, so I'm using water source blocks that I legally obtained through the use of a developer build recreation. I'm the one making it, but it's but a lot of ROM hacks have been created with stages over the course of about 5 to 6 years. Sometimes they're created as a team, but sometimes they make it alone. That makes sense. It's kind of like with the modding community in Minecraft. I don't have any experience with making ROM hacks, but I know that some mods that currently exist are actually made by a team. I think Korean Dev is mostly just silver, but as far as I know, they're a team. BTA is definitely a team, and obviously Legacy Plus as well is a team at the moment. It's the same with indie games as well, really. Alright, let's do the other side. Still have plenty of cobble left, so I might be able to finish this entire tunnel here. But I'm gonna need twice as much for the rest. So at least one more, but likely 2 more mining sessions to go. Well, why is my... I think this only happens in the nether, because I haven't seen this happen in the overworld, how my hand turns transparent like this. This was a bug with the 1.0 or 1.1 actually, the 1.1 shaders. But unfortunately it's now back for some reason. Yeah, well, InDev Plus is currently just me. And sometimes Lassie whenever he feels like helping out. So it's just us at the moment, but I'm starting to hire, quote unquote hire, I think recruit is a better word. I'm starting to recruit other modders that are experienced to help me out with not only InDev Plus but also InDev Plus, because there are some things in InDev Plus that are more technical, like lighting engine rewrite to make it faster and smoother. Thank you for moving out of the way, Pigman. I appreciate it. And some more advanced water mechanics, for example, and just the overall code polish, pretty much. Oh yeah, and the portals. I'm probably gonna need help with that. I think it was fully patched until a hotfix update used for only bug changes. What are you talking about? Do you mean the water stuff? Because the water stuff is not even a bug, it's just how the game works. There you go. Alright, now we can do the upper layers. Method recruiting system, yes. Join the team today and you'll get a free cookie. Yeah, I mean a team of 2 people is still a team, James. So yeah, I would say so. It also depends on what Nasco has done. If he hasn't done anything yet, then it's just entirely your work. Have you ever played Bedrock? Yes, I have played Bedrock. I'm playing Bedrock not at the moment, but currently I'm playing Bedrock on my phone. Pocket Edition Alpha. So I have played Bedrock, but I'm not a big fan of it. Once I'm done with Pocket Edition Alpha, I'm probably gonna be done with playing Bedrock. Hey, look, you can see my tower over there that leads to a nether ceiling. He hasn't done anything yet. He says he's fixing the flower bug. Okay. If he struggles to fix the flower bug, I'm gonna be very disappointed, because it sounds like a very easy fix. Debatable. 1 solo, 2 team. Yeah, you're more of a duo, but a team can be 2 people or more, I would say. How long are you going to be on this update? I'm still on 1.2.5. I'm going to be upgrading to 1.3 next week. So tomorrow is the last day on 1.2.5. Next week we're gonna upgrade to 1.3 and we're gonna have a bunch of new stuff to explore. Average notch code. I'm actually gonna later today, not immediately after the stream, but later tonight I'm going to go over the InDev Plus code base again and do some more cleanup with it. I've already moved seasons to their own class, so that's a step in the right direction. Probably gonna do the same with weather, because currently it's just controlled by one massive method, badoots. Alright, let me also get my glowstone. I'm gonna need a lot of it, it seems. And let's see, what is the spacing again? 3 blocks? Yes, 3 blocks. Okay, cool. So 1 more, and right here it's gonna start. So 1, 2, 3, and a block of glowstone. One massive method or function. I use both words interchangeably, even though I'm pretty sure there's a difference. I think a function is a function on its own, and a method is a function inside of a class. So most of the time you're working with methods. If you're not working with classes, then you're doing something incredibly wrong. It took you 4 hours to fix your Blender stuff from yesterday, Cockage? That's a lot of time. Okay, how are we doing on cobblestone? Oh, we're definitely gonna have enough to finish this. At least this section of the tunnel. Before mining, I'm also gonna go and grab some lighters to light up all of these netherrack blocks. I have so many lighters, I have like 12 double chests worth of the stuff, so I might as well use them. Last 20 was easy because I used the new folder textures and the old 60 had non-existent textures, so I had to pick a texture again for each object in every file. Sounds tedious. I'm glad you got it over with. Oops. Glad I did it. Never again. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same with these mods. Once InDev Plus and InfDev Plus are finished, never again. Never again am I gonna mod. If I'm going to make another mod for Minecraft, it's going to be either a cave game mod, because I do actually have an idea for a Spelunky inspired cave game mod. It's a very rough idea though. It's basically going to be with the cave game tech test terrain, but with some ores and mobs and items and stuff that you can find. It's gonna be more of a sandboxy dungeon crawler or sandboxy roguelike rather than your traditional Minecraft experience. So that is one thing that I would be interested in doing, and then maybe some smaller mods just for fun, just messing around with the game code, but nothing too serious. Fingernature is working through farmlands. To move every single thing that InfDev doesn't have. Gonna be very basic multiplayer. Wait, InfDev? What are you? I thought you were talking about your own game. Are you talking about a Alpha expansion pack? I'm confused now. Nope, well, I'm fresh out of cobblestone. Didn't even make it to the end. Oh well. Let me use up this flint and steel. I'm not gonna need the water anymore, so might as well deposit that back at home. And I'm also gonna grab some slabs. No more cobble, yep. I'm gonna have to get some more, the old-fashioned way. Why is it so dark in this corner? I'm also gonna need rails as well, but I'm not gonna get any right now. The rails will come last. I'm probably gonna add the rails tomorrow, in fact. Since I'm pretty sure today we're not gonna have enough time to actually finish this. It's already been half an hour. I still need to do some mining as well for more cobble. So tomorrow we're going to finish this for sure, and also bulk craft a bunch of wooden slabs. Oh, and I should also do something special actually tomorrow. At least somewhat special, since it's gonna be the last stream for this year. Not like it's that big of a deal because I started like a month ago. But still, I feel like we should do something special. I wish I had the fireworks, but those aren't added yet. They're gonna be added in a couple of updates. Ah, it's a side project, I see. Adding multiplayer to InfDev. Strotzk has already done that with several versions, and he will be doing that for InfDev Plus as well. Hopefully. Yeah, Jen is actually missing. Indeed. Really unfortunate. I'm sure she'll come around. She probably has stuff to do at the moment. She hasn't actually missed a single stream so far. Usually she has just been late. But she hasn't missed a full stream yet. Alright, I'm also gonna have to store this gold nugget. I am gonna keep my glowstone with me, because I'm still gonna need it. Where's the... Oh wow, I'm actually running out of slabs. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, well, I had the same mentality as you, James, and that didn't get me anywhere. Because I got oh, I do have some stone here. Because I got Classic Plus Survival Multiplayer somewhat working. And you played it for yourself and you saw how broken it is. So that is definitely not a good mentality. I honestly regret not properly making Classic Plus multiplayer, survival multiplayer I should say. Oh yes, I also need lighters. Because if I had made it properly, then that would be currently would be the only way to play survival multiplayer in Classic. But as it stands, I mean, I guess it still is the only way to play survival multiplayer in Classic, but it's less than ideal. Alright, actually these golden nuggets, I'm gonna have to... I'm just gonna drop them, I don't need them. I can easily make more. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Actually, the water bucket I'm gonna store here and I'm gonna get an extra lighter because these things break fast. Nasco fix it in 2 minutes. Yeah, I told you it's easy. Like I told you exactly what to do. You were clearly not doing something right. Or I could actually be wrong because I've never modded alpha before. Wonder why it's called congratulation. In Poland it's just gratulation. Can't left in UK. I have no idea. I swear I heard of an infdef 224 somewhere. I haven't. That's news to me. Well, this sword is about to go. Not like it matters. The only good thing about it is looting. Bane of Anthropos isn't all that useful. Alpha 1.2.4. The alpha was indeed. It was alpha 1.2.4 was a fake version with Herobrine, a modded version that I actually used in for my 1000 subscriber special. It was still honestly the most fun stream I've had. I want to do something similar to that next time. Maybe for a Halloween in the future or something, I don't know. Look at how quickly this thing is gonna break. They really should buff these flint and steels. They're not very good. Look. Wow. I barely made any progress. Okay, that is not true actually. It's halfway there, but oh well. Still, they break too quickly, considering they're made out of literally steel. And now this side. Future 2000 subs is looking shiny. Yeah, but it's not gonna be by the end of this year, unfortunately. I'm still at 1940. Also, suggestion for Indef Plus: allow you to carry your inventory between worlds like Terraria does. That is already planned, Vector. That is already the plan. That's how the character system will work. Yeah, you could argue that it's the flint, but still, it's kind of lame. All right, there we go. And now all that's left is the are the slabs. Oh yeah, and also that part of the ceiling. Actually, completely forgot I had all this cobble. So that's good. That's gonna save on some time. Character system, Vector. You basically, it's gonna be just like Terraria. You're gonna make a character. The character is gonna have their own stats that you can upgrade by spending points, which you get from killing mobs. And you can take one character and take it to a different level. So you can make a new level of a different type, take your character there, and then you're gonna be able to bring stuff over from that world to your main world, pretty much. Didn't gain a sub in like 2 weeks. I haven't gotten new subscribers in, I don't know. Like before I used to get about 10 subscribers per week or so. Like usually 1 subscriber per day at the very least. Now I'm getting like 5 subscribers per week, probably even less. Probably because I'm not uploading anything, I'm just streaming, and YouTube doesn't like streaming much. Attack, defense, speed. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's where I got the inspiration from. And by the time you have upgraded all of those stats, they're gonna be basically double what you started with. So double the health, double the attack power, double the defense, and double the speed. I don't know, Cockitch, it honestly feels like blind luck. Again, I think I mentioned this before, but there is this one guy that I know, Random Sageless, and he uploaded a... I mean, it was a good video, don't get me wrong, but he uploaded a video, you guys have probably seen it, how Minecraft is secretly a horror game, and the video blew up and it has almost 2 million views. And he didn't really do much differently than his other videos. His other videos are also like pretty good, fairly high quality, but YouTube just picks random videos. I really don't know what the secret behind it is. Also, you should add sneaking to Classic Plus and In-Depth Plus if you haven't yet. I have added sneaking vector in both mods. Classic Plus even has a toggle between hold to sneak and press to toggle sneak. And In-Depth Plus not only has sneaking, but it also has crawling, so you can actually crawl through 1 block tall spaces. Have you not even played In-Depth Plus vector? Because if you haven't, you really should. The video blew up. Did he survive? He more than survived. He's doing very well for himself. Oh god, I have a sneeze incoming. Yeah, you were a patron to both Sage and Zelenate. I remember seeing your name in both of those channels, Ryan. And I think you're no longer a Patreon for Zelenator. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm not sure about Sage. Speaking of Patreon, a reminder that I have one now. You can find it in the description in case you're interested. Shameless plug. I ended all my memberships for now. I see. Probably because of financial issues. Get out of here. It's just that the lack of sneaking is one of the things keeping me from seriously playing anything before SS. What do you mean by SS in survival? Classic Plus and In-Depth Plus have sneaking. In-Depth Plus is also gonna have sneaking. Sneaking is, you know, one of those things that's that often gets overlooked, but it's pretty much a necessity. I should have taken some of the netherrack from the chest. Actually, let me go and do that right now. Oh, Secret Saturday, I see. Yeah, there is one issue though, Vector, I gotta warn you. There is one issue with the sneaking in both In-Depth Plus and Classic Plus, and that is it's a little bit broken. Due to both versions using floats instead of doubles, there is some serious precision loss, and sometimes, usually if you sneak towards a corner, or if you're hugging a wall, you will actually fall, even if you're sneaking. And that is because of the fact that it's using floats instead of doubles. Thankfully, InfDev is already using doubles everywhere, so it's that problem will not be a thing in InfDev. But I don't feel like converting everything to doubles just for that. So just gonna have to deal with the inconvenience, at least for now. Perhaps once my new team member joins the InDev Plus team, if they want to, they can rewrite everything to use doubles, but I currently don't have the time or luxury to do that. Hello Nasco, welcome back to the stream. Fish until you find the sunken ship. Interesting. Yeah, if you're using floats, it will break down like Bedrock Edition. It doesn't break down because it's not an infinite world. It's actually for finite levels, using floats is fine, because the biggest you can make it is 1024 by 1024. If you make it any bigger, it is technically possible, but it's going to be so laggy that it's going to be unplayable. So using floats isn't that big of a problem for in-dev and inv-dev. The only and classic. The only problem is with the sneaking. Oh, I see. Stupid ad. I need some light. Oops. I mean, if you go outside the world with editors with in-dev, you can see hitboxes and skybox breakdown. Yeah, I know, but that's in-dev is supposed to be with finite levels anyway. You're pretty much cheating, so you're asking for it. I really don't see the benefit other than for the sneaking. I really don't see the benefit of converting everything into a double. It's gonna take literally hours to do. For hardly any benefit. With that being said though, I am going to hire, or recruit I should say, because I don't pay these people. I'm going to hire Polyworld to make InfDev Plus 64-bit. James, don't spam the chat. I'm only recruiting people that are really experienced with Java. Like you had, no offense, but you had trouble fixing a fairly simple issue. I'm only recruiting people that are genuinely way better than I am with Java. Oh, no. Get out of here. I really hate these guests. They're really annoying. Ah, there we go. Whoa. That's weird. I did not know that was a thing, apparently. Because the fireball that the guest fired actually despawned along with the guest. Weird. We'll be keeping the Farlands in InfDev Plus. Of course I'm gonna be keeping the Farlands. I'll probably even might make them generate closer and as a rare biome. We'll see though. Seeing regular 2D Perlin noise mixed with Farlands for 3D Perlin biomes will be interesting. The 2D Perlin noise, I've actually decided to not make it be biomes. Instead, it's going to be a world type. So I'm actually going to have world types. The ones that I have planned are of course, the normal world type, a super flat world type, amplified biomes, and 2D Perlin. Because mixing 2D and 3D Perlin is going to be one massive headache for my programmers. Because they're going to have to do some blending techniques, and that's not easy, let me tell you. Wait, so I'm going to have to make even more worlds. Yeah, I apologize. It's just something that's extremely difficult to do. Even... oh god. Get out of here! Now I have to fix this. But yeah, even Junkadelic, who is the main creator behind frick's sake, where is this stupid... There you are, bastard. Freaking... If Endermen are the most annoying mob in the overworld, ghasts are the most annoying mob in the nether. Easily. What was I saying? Oh, another one! Oh my god. So Jonkadelic, who is the lead developer of Better Than Adventure, even he is a little bit clueless as to how to make terrain blending a thing. So if he is clueless, then I'm pretty sure that it might be possible, but it's gonna be such a big challenge that it's I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Oh well, 327 and 420 generation still has different firelands, so it'll be interesting to see them mix. Yeah, you're not gonna see that in InfDev Plus, I'm sorry. They're gonna be two different world types, so you won't be seeing any of that. What's the most annoying mob in GN? Chokers? I haven't gotten to that point yet. Currently, for me, the most annoying mob is probably still the Creeper. Second place, the Ghast, and third place, the Enderman. Like, look at this. They keep destroying my work. Oh, and I destroyed my own work there. Ah. Oh yeah, great. Thanks, Ghast. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, buddy. So there were biomes last time. Yeah, I said there were gonna be biomes, but I changed my mind because I realized how impossible that is. We would have to do blending not only for different terrain generators, but for different noise generators. That's even worse. So it ain't gonna be happening. There are ways to blend different terrain generators of the same noise. So different 3D Perlin terrain generators, but blending two different noise generators, not gonna happen. So we back in the mine. I remember that was the only type of music I listened to as a kid, the Minecraft remixes and covers and parodies. That was before I even had a music taste in general. I don't listen to Korn. I mean, rarely. I do listen to Korn very rarely, and it's always the debut album, the very first one. The other ones are not for me. I'm not a fan of new metal at all. It's actually my least favorite metal genre, even less than thrash and speed metal. No, I tried Life is Peachy, and it only has like 1 or 2 songs that I genuinely enjoyed. The rest of the album is pretty much the same as any other new metal album for me. And that answer being bad. Well, not bad, but not for me. Alright, so let me light a few more of these fires, and then we're gonna head back and get some more cobble, because we're fresh out. An hour in and we're out of cobblestone. So we're gonna be mining for probably like 20-ish minutes, and then we're going to keep building, and after that is gonna be the end of the stream. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to continue this, and for the first half of the stream, and for the second half I'm just gonna be bulk crafting those petrified oak slabs, because it's really important that I stack up on as much of those as I possibly can, because once they're gone for good. Farlands at 1000 closer in Dev Plus. The Farlands, if I'm going to do anything special with the Farlands, there will be a biome. So we're actually going to replicate the code that executes the Farlands as a biome. Or maybe even a dimension, I don't know. The only thing I can say for certain is that Farlands are going to remain. I won't fix the Farlands. Whether or not I will actually implement them in any creative ways, that is yet to be seen. Let me store all this stuff. Gunpowder, I don't even want this crap. Hold on, I have a bunch of cactuses over here. Cacti, I should say. Can use those as a trash can. Does anyone know the name of that one metal band that has a logo that looks like the Toys R Us font? Corn. That is actually corn, Fred. With the reverse R you mean, right? The R that's written backwards. If that's the font that you mean, then that's corn. They're a new metal band and I don't like new metal. But I know Nasco is obsessed with them. Korn is far from the best band. I know a lot of bands that are way better than Korn. They might be the best new metal band just because they're the only new metal band that I can actually stand. But they're definitely not the best band overall. They're not even that influential in the grand scheme of things. They're the most influential in the new metal subgenre, and that's pretty much it. Also, let me take some torches. Hello Jonas, welcome back to the stream. Vector, I have water in the nether thanks to the water source blocks from one of the developer builds. Okay, where's my torches? There we go. Stack of torches. And also want to replenish my arrows as well. James, stop spamming or else I'm going to legitimately hide you from this channel. Consider this your final warning, because you've been doing that a lot today. Alright, whatever. Let's go back into the mines. So we back in the mine, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side. Not to be confused with in-depth water source block. This one's flat, yep. Exactly. That logo was a great choice. It's so recognizable. A lot of other bands have the barely legible scratchy font. That's the black metal bands. That's basically a black metal trademark, Fred. And sometimes death metal, but usually black metal are like that. The most recognizable band logos are, I would say, the biggest bands. So Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Judas Priest, all of those. Iron Maiden have a really good font and a very good logo in my opinion. Stage name and plural nouns. Alright, eat first of all. Let's from which side? I think yes, I ended up over there. I'm gonna fill up my inventory with stone again. That should be able to get me fairly far, or relatively far at least. Ah, I see. That would be space. If you had to pick a rocket to go to space, any rocket, what rocket would you choose? I don't know anything about rockets. I would just pick whatever can actually get me to space. I guess I'm gonna be filling this up with wood, because I don't have any dirt on me. Like someone into some things. I like space as well. I had a good Christmas, Fred. It was pretty relaxing. I hope you guys also had a good Christmas. At least those of you who celebrate Christmas, because I know not everyone currently in the chat celebrates it. Yeah, my Christmas was pretty chill. I was mostly spending time with my family and then watching random videos. I have a concept for Minecraft space model with randomly generated planets. That's pretty cool. I think there was a mod like that. Oh, diamonds. I think there was a mod like that, but not entirely certain. If I might have just been dreaming it. But I thought that there is a mod like that already. If someone were to make a mod like that, by the way, I think it should be for release. Maybe like release 1.12 or something. Yeah, the infinite snapshot was actually my favorite April Fool's version, because it was a lot of fun to just explore all of those different randomly generated dimensions. US rockets. Oh god, Ryan is nerding. We also not generally have the vanilla overworld as a starting point. That's weird. Not having the vanilla overworld as a starting point seems kind of a bizarre design choice, but okay. No, James. We've been through this before. It's a dead meme. You're beating a dead horse by this point. So I end up terrestrial on a water planet. Yeah, given your age, I'm not surprised, James. Oh, coal. I'm actually more excited for the coal rather than the diamonds. We're particularly cold or warm planet. Yeah, that makes sense. You actually almost gave me the idea to make it so when you make a character, it drops you in a random world in Dev Plus, random world type. But then I realized that would actually be very annoying. And I also know for a fact that some people like the challenge, for example, starting immediately in a caves world type. Because in caves worlds, you have very limited resources, especially wood. Wood, food, everything is very limited. And there's a lot of dangers. Obviously, there's a lot of mobs because it's, well, the caves, they're dark. There's very little light, there's absolutely no food. The only food you could get is if you find lush caves. So you can, from the moss, you can get seeds and start a farm that way, or fishing, which is also not very reliable. Oh. I really should have brought some dirt with me. Okay, so... Damn lava! Okay, so definitely ignore this. I'm gonna mark it. Ignore that. Yeah. Guess they don't know. Not to mention, it was starting a character, you can choose a different preferred environment to the standard aquatic terrestrial. That does sound like an interesting mod. I would honestly be down to playing that. It gives me some what's the game again? No Man's Sky. It gives me some No Man's Sky vibes. So yeah, that definitely sounds interesting, Vector. If somehow you ever make that mod a reality, I would definitely be down to trying it out. Yeah, Vector is explaining his idea for a mod that makes it so that you can explore space and visit different types of planets. Pretty much like No Man's Sky, really. How are we doing actually? Oh, we still have plenty of inventory space. It's funny how I have so many resources. I have so many torches, so much coal, so many diamonds, and the only thing I'm lacking in is stone, which is the most abundant resource in any Minecraft world. Might as well get this gold as well. Whoa, I did not know that was still a thing. The block progress not resetting. Hey, this is why I always mine ores that I don't need, because I can sometimes find diamonds. Not like I need diamonds either, but oh well. I just wanna break. I just want a break from the monotonous task of gathering cobblestone. Yeah, I've been thinking of honestly also maybe doing some mod reviews. Like a sort of a spin-off series where I just review certain mods. The only rule would be to not review Legacy Plus, because it's gonna be very biased if I do. Even if I do a self-critique. I don't even need to do that, Minecraft 12, because I know for a fact that Rai, he isn't here right now, but Rai, the #1 in-depth plus player, he's actually going to be doing mod reviews as well. And he's going to review Legacy Plus, all 3 of the mods. That's his plan anyway. He's going to be reviewing in-depth plus after 1.0 is out. He's going to review Classic Plus and even in-depth plus whenever that gets finished. So there's a methane terrestrial and start on a planet where water and ice and other ice. Actually, you just gave me an idea for a snowy world type. But then again, for in-depth plus. But then again, that's just winter. So I don't think it's that needed. Those jokes were never funny, James. I wonder if that mushroom over there is gonna spread. I don't think it will, because there's too much light. I laughed because it's so overused. I guess that's the comedy behind it now. I'll review AEP once it comes out. Liquid methane is such a step. Are you seriously, Vector, going to list all of your ideas here? Because I won't even remember any of them. Instead, you should write them down somewhere if you haven't already. Because it seems like you have them. Well, not really in depth, but you have quite a lot of ideas planned. So it might be a good idea to write them down somewhere for future reference. I do write them down. Okay, good. Yeah, I was more so laughing at you, James, not a joke. Oh, hold on, me move this mushroom over. Not like this matters, because I'm going to destroy all of this anyway and gonna have to move the mushrooms again later, but that's just how I roll. Mission stamp, it's gonna be dynamically rendered based on the actual solar system you're in. That sounds very complicated. You're gonna have to find a very good programmer for that. I presume you're not a programmer yourself, so good luck with that. That is cool though. I do like that concept. Alright. We're gonna be full here soon. We're 60 minutes into the second hour. So yeah, pretty much after I'm done with this and done building the rest of the tunnel, it's gonna be it for today. So we might actually end a little bit earlier today as well. Diagonally in early classic, I think it does. If I remember correctly, it should, Fred. Slime spawning should be easy. You could just make different slime types per planet type. So that way you know the slimes have actually adapted to their environment. That is something I'm gonna be doing in InfDev Plus. I'm going to have different types of slimes in the different dimensions. So I'm going to have something like magma cubes, regular slimes in the overworld, and the Skylands is going to have either the same or similar slimes to the ether. And for InDev Plus, for example, slimes are also in that mod, but they only spawn in the caves world type. Oh, in modern Minecraft, slime spawning is based on the moon phase? I actually did not know that. That's interesting. I was planning on adding moon phases to InDev Plus, but then I realized I would have to also make the same texture for the blood moons as well, and I got lazy. I think blood moons is enough. I'm gonna add moon phases to InDev Plus instead. And I might do something with them. So something special is gonna happen at the full moon and I forgot what it's called, the no moon, where the moon isn't visible. Oh, well, I'm completely full, so let's get out of here. I really hate how you stop sprinting once you touch a wall. It's very annoying. I wonder if it's daytime or nighttime up there. Even if it's nighttime, I'm not gonna be farming any experience because I'm almost at level 30 anyway. It's daytime, but it's raining. Great. Black cats only spawn on full moons. Are you talking about the latest version of Minecraft or your mod idea? This is really annoying how a lot of these chunks are a snow biome. Latest release. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Again, I don't really play the latest versions much, so I don't have a lot of experience with them. Well, let me also store the coal. Wait, what? Why do I have coal over there when I have it here? So, well, hold up. Something's not right here. Well, this has to change. I don't know what to change it to yet, but I have an extra chest for coal that I'm not even using. Is 1.20 out yet? No. I think it's gonna come out next year. I am low-key excited as well, Vector, because it's gonna be a completely new experience for me. I'm not out of infinite planks yet. No, I have 5 more stacks to go through. That was so funny, James, that I forgot to laugh. Okay, block of diamond. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any space for it. Hello, Rai, welcome back to the stream. You are indeed late. Well, that's okay. We all gotta do stuff. Alright, so I'm actually gonna move this. It's gonna be the first time I'm actually going to be using the diamond chest in the warehouse. Because I'm completely full of diamonds. Totally legit, by the way. Totally did not get them using creative mode. No siree, Bob. Better late than never, exactly. Okay, and diamonds. A single block of diamond. Okay, cool. And you know what? I still have space. Might as well maximize my profits. I'm gonna go down and keep digging until I completely fill up my inventory with stone. Because I want to get as much done today as possible. Christian's community posts. I briefly saw those at one point. I don't find them amusing at all. I feel bad for the poor kid. As someone who is also on the spectrum, I can understand how it might be, even though I'm on the other end of the spectrum, but yeah. It's not pretty or fun. I'm just gonna be digging this wall here. I don't really care where I dig. Well, really? Nasco? Are you for real or are you trolling me? Just noticed the grass in my build is mostly spreading towards one corner. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the grass does have some weird mechanics. If you guys ever have watched Minecraft by user Blue Crab, it's a Minecraft history series that's very technical. He covered that there is a very strange issue in early classic with the grass spreading, where sometimes it spreads in very weird ways. Menu buttons are very easy, James. It's they just inherit the functions that you assign to them. Yes, I am for real. Ooh. Why would Tristan's parents contact you personally, Nasco? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Because of my amazing sleep schedule, where I sleep for a few hours, then stay awake for a few hours, and repeat until the afternoon. That is, honestly, right, that is even less healthy than my sleeping schedule, which is go to sleep at like 1 to 2 a.m. and wake up at 9 to 10. At least it's consistent. Yes, Fred, craftology is on a hiatus. I might be able to find some time for it relatively soon, actually, because after January I'm going to be somewhat more free since I'm unable to find an internship for university. So other than just one assignment that I have to work on, that I have to redo, I'm going to have a bit more extra time, so I might actually be able to start making videos again. Oh, I'm officially full. Okay, let's go. But I didn't understand how they were working. Now I did. Well, that's good, James. With time, you shall become good. You should get good. It's because I've been quite sick. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Rai. I hope you get better soon. Can't get sleep very long because I'm sick. Yeah, it makes sense. Although it really depends. If you have like a fever, for example, you I guess it depends on the person. Whenever I have a fever, I usually sleep like a baby. I just feel awful when I'm awake. Get good moment. Alright, let's go and finish this tunnel now. And then that'll be it for this stream. So we only have half an hour left. Hello Quiz, welcome back to the stream. Pathology is how I found your channel. I haven't seen anyone go so into depth with their Minecraft history series than you. Yeah, back then I used to do a lot of research, now I don't really care much about it. So it's gonna be difficult whenever I return to the series. I do want to return to it though, I don't like leaving stuff unfinished like that. Question is when? And the screen is glitching out. Thanks shaders, very cool. I'm here to watch you watch you suffer again. I'm not really suffering right now, Quiz. I mean, actually, yes, I am suffering right now because of the ghasts. The ghasts are really annoying. Mostly because of ear infection that hurt like a bruh. That doesn't sound fun at all, right? I've never had an ear infection, but I have had not really a nose infection per se, but nasal issues. Here are the Minecraft Easter egg. It's a lot more common though. The Minecraft, yeah, that one. Hello Soybean, welcome back to the stream again. Why would ear infection sound good? I don't know. Ooh, I forgot to. Okay, hold on. I forgot to get the glowstone. One time my ear started producing blood. Ugh. Thankfully, I've never had issues with my ears. The only thing that sometimes happens is I get ear pain due to dried up ear. Not fluid, like ear mud or whatever it's called. Whatever it's called in English. But that's usually very rare and that's pretty much it. I do have lowered hearing though as a result. So even though I don't have any serious issues with my ears, my hearing is lower than average humans. Fine now, but my right ear can't hear as well because it's clogged. Oof. Earwax, yeah, earwax. Thank you, Cockage. Am I the only one who has never had any ear infections or other ear-related problems? Ear mud. I translated it directly through my home language. That's why I said ear mud and not earwax. I actually know earwax, the word just escaped me at this very moment. Okay, this flickering bug is really annoying. I don't know why it's happening all of a sudden. Really frustrating. Okay. So continue on laying down the roof. This cobblestone might get me to the portal. Might. I don't think it will actually, but it will be close, definitely. So we won't have a whole lot of this left to finish tomorrow. So which is good because I want to focus on getting the petrified oak slabs. In Polish it's woskowina. It sounds like a fancier version of the word wax, like vaccine or something. Yeah, some Polish words do sound fancy, others sound kind of weird, like no offense. But they can be like straight up tongue twisters. The Czech language is also guilty of the same, but I think Polish has it I wouldn't say worst, but it has the most interesting words. I got permanent hearing loss in one ear when I was 12. Damn. Well, I'm glad it wasn't permanent, right? I can't do that now, James. Virvolverovani Revolveroviec. What does that mean? Revolver something? We have to stream. Tell me what happens tomorrow, bruh. Okay, but I'm probably gonna forget. Keep that in mind. English is best language. English is the best language, no joke. I actually like English. You little bastard! That glowstone is more expensive than your very life. Get... Oh my god, these ghasts. These ghasts. I swear to god, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Freaking bastards. Blowing up my glowstone and stuff. How dare they? Oh, cockitch, I know exactly what you mean, because it's the same in Czech. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, that's funny. I never even realized that until now. I cannot unsee that. Gamer is best language. Isn't Atlantis English best language, Rai? Arabic is best language ever created. I don't know anything in Arabic. Arabic is literally unknown language for me, alien language. Shameless tradition plug. Sadly it comes from the Fortnite Islands, the worst country on earth. When I was young and I saw that the dev is named Jeb and had no idea of other languages, I was like, why the fuck would someone name themselves Jeb? Or Jeb in this case. That's how it's pronounced in Polish and also coincidentally my language. I'm gonna have to get some netherrack thanks to these ghasts. And I forgot to take lighters. Great. Atlantis English is best English for real. Hey Rai, I bet you're very excited for 0.8 because it's gonna add your homeland to the mod. Atlantis world type. Honestly, I'm really scared of the terrain generation. I have no idea how I'm gonna pull that off. Jellyfish were easy enough. Fish are basically gonna be the same as jellyfish, just a copy with slightly different AI. And that's pretty much it for the mobs. The blocks are already in and fully functional. So the only thing left is the terrain generation. Oh boy. Fun. Very fun. Dev 618. Why that version in particular though? Not mind me asking. This glowstone dust is getting on my nerves. Make it lower, smoother desert world. I already know how I want it to look like, Rai. I just don't know how to code it. It's basically going to be an ocean floor with coral, magma and seaweed. Then in the middle there's going to be the glass spheres. Each sphere is going to be a different quote-unquote mini biome. So there's going to be one with grass and trees. There's going to be one with stone and ores. There's going to be one with sand, so like a mini desert and stuff. And near the top I might, but probably not, but I might have some islands as well. The worst part about English is spelling words. Some spelling rules apply, but some don't. How to explain? Yeah, I know what you mean. English is a bit out there. My homeland is Classic Plus. Minecraft 12 Russian. Minecraft 12 is a Russian confirmed. Real. Legit. Okay, so actually I think this cobblestone might be enough. Okay, this is not gonna cut it. Alright, let's get rid of you. Look at the shaders freaking out as well. Everything's going smoothly. That was sarcasm. It's got a ton of loan words. Should add a Classic Plus City Kraken to the Atlantis world. Nah, too complicated. Even if it's just a terrain feature, too complicated. Although I will have some sort of a Kraken type mob in InfDev Plus for sure. Alright, how do I want to do this? How did I do it on the other side actually? Hold on, let's go and see, because I'm pretty sure that I actually didn't bother with the fire when I was doing the staircases. Let's have a look. And look, I started eating this pork chop stack yesterday, and I'm already down 20 pork chops. No, 22 pork chops. Jesus. It was an inside joke that has turned into something more than I imagined. Yeah, your Kraken is... Okay, yeah, I knew it. So no more fire there. Also, whoever said squids are scary, ignore them, add squids. I'm not adding squids. I might add squids in InfDev Plus, just because that's gonna be the most advanced mod, so I want as many animals and creatures and blocks and stuff as possible before it starts feeling like bloat. But for InDev Plus, jellyfish are good enough. So quit. Squids are meh. Squids are kind of lame, to be honest. Squids are kind of mid, you know? Kind of like N-triple-S, they're kind of mid. That's all I'm gonna say about them. If Dev Plus is done for though, don't you remember? It's not done for because I actually found at least one person who's available and willing to help me out for real. The other people that I have in mind might not be available, but this one particular person is. So hope has returned, right? I always roast N-triple-S. Keep in mind, it's just a joke. I have nothing against the mod. I think it's pretty cool. Oh my god, the shaders are getting even worse. I apologize for anyone in the audience who might have epilepsy. I will warn you right now, don't look at the screen, just listen to my voice if you have epilepsy, because this is getting really nasty. Squid enjoyer. I guess you could call me something of a squid enjoyer myself. Jeb, probably. Oh god, I really hope you don't have epilepsy, James. Although, to be honest, this would give anyone a headache. I have no idea what is wrong with these shaders. Though then again, I have never been to the nether with these shaders equipped, so... Because they have never done anything quite like this in the overworld. So I think it's a nether issue with the lighting. Well, if you have epilepsy, don't watch the stream. Just listen to my voice instead. It's gonna be over soon anyway. Shaders are acting shady. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, frick's sake. Oh, why do you have to do this to me, game? God, it's legitimately getting worse. My god. Did you know the French tried to burn down Atlantis once? Oh, you and your hatred towards the French. Sometimes in early versions of Minecraft, I'll come across a bunch of random polygons spaz out into the sky. As you can imagine, that ended poorly. Yes, that joke from Soybean was the funniest joke I have ever heard. In case you cannot tell from my enthusiastic voice, my enthusiastic tone of voice, that was genuinely a very good joke. Good job, Soybean. You get a, I don't know, cookie. You get the chalky milk. Okay, I really should eat. That is the joke, Soybean. Can't believe 2023 is in 3 days. Me too. Feels like it was yesterday when it was 2022 New Year's. Alright, what level is this on? Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. So we need to go up 2 more. I'm gonna put the glowstone lamps later. For now I just wanna build up the staircase. Okay, and 1 more. And this should be on the same level. No, actually, in fact, this is on the same level, right? Has to be this. Yes, okay. Good. This is really bad. Honestly, before I continue this, I'm gonna have to go back to the overworld anyway to get some lighters. So once I'm done building this part of the bridge, I'm gonna go through the portal to actually fix this. It should fix itself once I go to the overworld and back. Wow, you don't say, Rai. You don't say. Crap. Oh, don't look at the sky. I somehow have like 5 audio tracks I have to edit. Audio tracks are fairly straightforward. They're confusing only the first time, but once you get used to DaVinci, it's pretty obvious and how many audio tracks you have and what you want to do with them and how to add more or remove them. Just as I started getting good at video editing, or not good, but you know, better, I had to stop making craftology episodes. It's really unfortunate. There's a creepypasta about the moon. If you look at the moon for 24 hours in Minecraft, you get dizzy and the game will crash and cause you nausea in real life. Yeah, I am aware of that one. That's pretty dumb. In general, I don't like stories and creepypastas that try to tie a virtual world with the real world. I really don't like that in creepypastas. Because 9 times out of 10 it's more cringe than actually creepy. You really have to be a very skilled and good writer in order to be able to pull that off. This is only my second time using DaVinci. Yeah, that makes sense. You'll get used to it with time. I think it took me like 9 or 10 videos to actually get used to DaVinci. It's funny that I call lighters in-depth plus flint and steel, but you call vanilla flint and steel lighters. Yeah, I call them lighters because I'm too lazy to say flint and steel. And I also call them lighters in in-depth plus because the and symbol is actually unusable because of the color codes. I want to kill this guy because yeah, there we go, he turned around. There we go, finally. I'm still doing good on arrows. Basic math, James. I see you are familiar with it. The only good video game creepypasta in my opinion is the NES Godzilla one. The story is mediocre, but the sprite work is great. Yeah, I guess that one is alright. It's definitely not terrible. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's okay. I appreciate the effort that they put into the sprite work as well. And let's make an ugly cube here. Ugly and relatively tight cube. The only good video game is... oh god, not again, Ryan. Please, anything but the ooh. That was so cringe, I'm sorry. That is not what you guys subscribed for. Like Sonic.exe troll games. Yeah, the troll games are very, very funny. Sonic.exe itself is a terrible creepypasta though. Your new girlfriend is a guy? My god. Actually, yeah, this is a bit out there. Becomes cringe. Uncolorized for dramatic effect. I blame Ryan, he infected me. My favorite troll pasta is the Game Boy Advance SP Blue Edition. It's a great parody. I'm not aware of that one, I'm afraid. I should probably add some glass windows in here. That would be nice, so I could actually look out and see the world around me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I'm going to leave them like this. Right, there we go. Hopefully no gas can actually come all the way down here to see me through these holes. I'm pretty sure I have some glass left over, so I'm gonna grab some after this. Oh look, the bug is somewhat fixed. That's good. I didn't even realize. I'm almost out of glowstone. I might actually also have to run back and get some more of that. Yes, now we don't blame Jeb, blame Ryan. Your virus is very contagious. Gmod is fem animated version. Alright, I mean I can't really open links right now, but sure. It's a good thing that mobs can't actually see you through glass, because imagine if ghasts could actually spot you through glass. That would be the most annoying thing ever, since it would make glass unusable in the nether. Ryan, you sound like a bot right now, just saying random space facts. I'm sure you're aware of that. I mean, it's interesting, but it's just random, because it comes out of nowhere. I'm almost out of cobblestone. This is actually going to be enough cobblestone. I am impressed, and surprised, pleasantly surprised. We might actually, and we have 9 minutes, we might actually be able to finish this tunnel today, which is quite an achievement, because I was expecting this to carry on to tomorrow's stream as well. I guess that's the thing, sometimes come to mind and I say it. Oh, unknown language. Pascal, if you understand and can speak English, I would appreciate it, because I do not speak French. I'm pretty sure that's French. Hey, Rai, don't you know French? What is Pascal saying there? Oh, crap. Oh, if only June was here. Actually, I wonder what happened to June. I hope they're okay, because I haven't seen them in a while. I know translators. Alright, maybe you could put that for a translator for me. Pretty much anything is better than Google Translate, Ryan. Looks Spanish or Brazilian to me. I think it's French. De la comunidade, that's probably community, for the community. So it's probably the person thanking me for my contributions to the community or something. In which case, thank you for thanking me. I'm just doing my part. The N makes me think it's Spanish. It could be Spanish. I don't know. I'm very bad with languages. The only language I know is Java. See what I did there? Free Patreon glitch. Earth's moon actually has a special property. It's far enough from Earth so that it can have its own moon in a stable orbit. Interesting. Part of me now regrets that I built this out of cobblestone and not nether bricks. But then again, nether bricks would have taken way too long. Cobblestone is good enough for now. I might actually update this in the future. Oh yeah, I do want to build something as well. I should upgrade. I should update my. All right, hold on. Let's head back. I need to update my notice board, and also need to get some more stuff here. Brett, welcome to the live chat. Remember to protect your privacy and respect our community rules. Huh, that's kind of random. Station has stable over the moon. I don't think Spanish has things like vos and fee here. Yep. Was it French, Rai? Since you translated it. Pretty sure it was French. Moon squared. Yeah, that's also a giveaway for it. Yeah, moons are indeed natural satellites, I know that much. It is French, I knew it. I knew it! I am Mr. Worldwide, I know all the languages. Hello Bobby, it's been a while. Welcome back to the stream. You're joining just as I'm about to end. I just need to finish off with this tunnel and that's gonna be it. So, might as well grab these. I'm gonna store these. I don't need these anymore. So let's have moons, which I think are cool as fuck. I should sleep to get rid of this rain and also the darkness. I understand a tiny bit, so I can notice if it's French. Yep. So pretty much like me with German. I can only understand that it's German, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's catch some Z's. Even though I think it's turning day, I don't want any more rain. Rain is not fun, let me tell you. Alright, let me get my signs up. Let me not get my signs up, because I have signs in the mailbox. I'm gonna place some down. Add a new task. I think there was another task that I wanted to add, but I already forgot what it was. Unfortunately. Okay, let me grab one of these. And let's see, task number 1, I guess. Task number 1, build a nether castle. I want to build a nether castle, because that's something that I've never done before, believe it or not. And I'm also going to remove this, because it's not done yet, but it will be. We only have 3 minutes, so I guess I will actually extend the stream a little bit, just because I want to get this done today. And don't you only speak Czech and English? Yes, and also my native language as well, which I won't specify what it is. So I speak 3 languages, and I speak a tiny bit of German. I used to have German in high school. I barely studied it, so I only picked up on a few words and sentences here and there. For example, I can say, "Can I please go to the toilet?" And that's pretty much it. Right, we get this glass, and also a bunch of lighters. Gonna need those as well. Okay, 5 is probably overkill, but that's fine. Better safe than sorry. And store the glowstone. Let's head back. Quickly, because we only have 2 minutes. I don't want to go too much over time. You are being silent, James, yes. Hello, slime. Goodbye, slime. Goodbye, slime ball. I speak 1 language. American! Hell yeah! America! Freedom! Guns! The bald egos! Junk food! Diabetes! No health insurance! Okay, I'm probably taking it too far, I'm sorry. Can say hi, my name is Raipaya in French. I can also say that in German. Hallo, mein Name ist Method. There. That's pretty much where my German knowledge ends. I should have taken rails. What am I doing? I completely forgot to take the rails. Great. Hold up. We need to go back. Back to the future. Let me eat some meat. Hallo, ich bin. You can either say ich or ich, depending on which part of Germany you're from. I personally prefer the ich because it sounds like a meme. Can't remember how to spell it without a translator. Yeah, French is actually more difficult than German for sure. That is why in high school I went for German, because it was the easiest of the 3. Even though I was most interested in Spanish. I really like Spanish. I still went for German because it was the easiest. I took the easy way out. Alright, it's exactly 2 hours in. I could leave this for tomorrow, but I don't want to because it's so little work that I might as well finish it right now. So we're looking at about probably 10 minutes of overtime. We learned German in school. I don't like it because now it feels more like arts lesson and not German. Because we bastard a lot. Yeah, German is a very rough language. I used to hate it, but now as an adult I can actually appreciate it more. At the very least, it's really good for metal. Alright, now we can actually head down. We're gonna light up the nether rack, place the slabs, hopefully I have enough, I should. The glass and the rails, and that'll be it. Where's the code where lava makes you slow in entity? Entity living. Du hast. Okay, well, first things first, let's repair this. Almost the only thing I remember from German. Was kostet die Vase? How much does the vase cost? The only thing I remember is kann ich bitte auf die Toilette gehen? Because because I used to ask that all the time since I hated the lessons. So every single lesson I was like I asked in Czech můžu jít na záchod? I asked and the teacher was always auf Deutsch bitte? And that's why I actually learned it. That's the only thing I remembered. Kann ich bitte auf die Toilette gehen? If you're curious what hi my name is in French, it's bonjour, je m'appelle Rai. French is a funny language. If you're French, don't take that seriously. I low-key like French. It's kind of pleasant to listen. My favorite language would, after English, would probably be Spanish. I really like Spanish. Spanish somehow sounds very sophisticated to me. Yeah, I cannot pronounce French at all. With German, I'm actually not that bad from what I've heard, because my other Germans, but my German teacher told me that I have a very good pronunciation in German. For example, stehen, which means standing. All of my classmates used to call it stechen, how it's written, but I'm the only one who actually pronounced it correctly, which is stehen. At least semi-correctly, at least I tried. I don't think we have any Germans in the chat right now to correct me. Usually we have Imagine, but he isn't here at the moment. Well, let's place this down, and then we're gonna lay down the track. And we're 5 minutes in, so yep, 10 minutes of overtime, that's pretty okay. After the stream I'm going to get a pretzel, nice. I actually am not a big fan of pretzels, believe it or not. Too salty for me, too salty and dry. I don't like them much. Alright, and now let's start laying down the tracks. I'm gonna need this, this, and this. I know Backpfeifen I know I'm spelling it wrong. The definition is a punchable face. Interesting, I actually did not know that. I really wish that English had a word for it. Very interesting. In my class, one of the kids pronounced jump as yump. Actually, I think that's might be correct. I think in some parts of Germany they might say it like that. Soft pretzels are definitely better than the pretzels they sell here, which are the crunchy pretzels. I should have taken some cobblestone with me. Hello IGAC, welcome to the last few minutes of the stream. I'm literally in about 5-ish minutes going to end it off. The thing I remember the most in French class is how I'd make French slides in English first and then translate it. I also did that in German. I remember I actually did a presentation for German once. It was a presentation for anything as long as it's German related, and I made one for a German game that I used to play. That's a face. There's a face I haven't seen in a long time. Hello, Toby. It has been a while, hasn't it? And I don't have any cobblestone in here. Great. I'm gonna place a block of glowstone, just because. Material alpha files code unused. What's it for? I don't know. It's probably unused. But it was an English class method, even worse. Oh, in that case, yeah, that's very bad. I streamed my Polyworld and I got a decent amount of viewers for the size of my YouTube channel, but I didn't get that many subs. How many concurrent viewers did you get, IDAC? I normally get 9 to 12. Alright, let me... I cannot place rails on glowstone, apparently. Thanks, game. Thanks, Notch. Oh, no, thanks, Jeb. Freaking Jeb, man. I blame him for everything. Certainly so, lol. How have you been, Toby? What have you been up to? How's Mindvolution going? Because I think that series pretty much died. Kind of like Craftology, eh? I can say French kind of well, but writing is a hell no. I'm the opposite with German. I find it easier to understand written German than spoken. The average was 2, but the peak was 4. Interesting. I have to check it out. Maybe the title wasn't that attractive? Maybe. It depends on what the title was. I'm actually very bad with titles, so I don't stress it too much. I already have an established audience, which is pretty alright. Some different alphas files code unused. I already told you, James, unless you have me muted or something. It's unused. It's not used for anything. That's why it's called unused. I haven't worked on Mindvolution in a long time. It's been reborn completely as a server. It's called a 1313 district. Interesting. I'm gonna reboot Craftology one of these days. My title was Minecraft Polyworld Stream Insane. Yeah, that is definitely not a good title. IDAC, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That is a pretty bad title. You should be more creative. French isn't the hardest to say, but its spell is tricky. Yeah, I am aware that French spelling is a bit out there. Why does it exist? I don't know, ask Notch. He's the one who made it. Yeah, no worries. Okay, probably time for another booster. How are we doing? Almost 10 minutes over time. And we're almost done. Very nice. Alright. I guess like this. I was too lazy to bring a redstone torch with me, so this is a very weird contraption. I don't even know if this is gonna work. It should, I don't see why it shouldn't, but this is Minecraft we're talking about. None of it makes any sense. Oh, magma cube inside of the base. That's fortunate, very fortunate. Get over here, buddy. Oh, no magma cream for me. Oh well. Alright, let's head back. Head back, store this stuff, and that'll be it for this stream. Should I make a clickbaity style, like playing Minecraft on a 13-year-old version? That's not really clickbaity. That seems like an alright title, as long as you don't like um, make it with caps lock or something like that, something obnoxious. Do not know how to make a Polyworld stream to attract people. I don't think anyone does, IDX. I'm just doing it for fun. Because I figured if I'm gonna play this game every day for about 2 hours, might as well stream it and monetize it, you know. And I'm glad that I'm doing this as well, because it's a brand new experience for me, and I found myself enjoying the game a lot more since I'm doing this instead of just simply playing it. It's funny actually, because the name derives from the fact that it tries to stay as accurate as possible as the MC experience would have been 13 years ago. I had a project like that, Toby, where we were role-playing as if it was 2019. That was like a few years ago now, back in 2020. I think you were actually a part of it, if you remember. Okay, nothing here actually. Let me organize this stuff and let's head back. I don't like clickbait. I don't think anyone likes clickbait, cockage. The rotation pitch is exactly what it sounds like. It rotates an entity. It rotates it on the pitch, so the x-axis. So horizontally it rotates it. Rotate pitch is horizontal rotation. Rotate yaw is vertical rotation. Also, yesterday I made a custom terrain generator before beta. Interesting. Concept is awesome, but God, having a title for that explains the thing is hard. Yeah, you can probably tell from my title. It's building bridges, and I wasn't even building bridges. It just had a nice ring to it, so that's why I named it like that. I vividly recall that. Yep. Clickbait is for the weak. I don't know if you can do some illegal stuff using Betacraft. I joined on a classic server and got infinite blocks. Yeah, you can do that, Jonas. It's nothing new, I'm afraid. You can actually join creative mode servers in survival mode in Vanilla Classic. I'm pretty sure you cannot do that in Classic Plus. I'm pretty sure I fixed that in Classic Plus. But in Vanilla Classic you can actually do that. If I recall correctly, the whole thing we did a long time ago was during that plague. And yes, I consider 2 or 3 years ago as a long time ago. It is technically a fairly long time ago, a decent time ago. So it feels like it anyway, yeah. Exactly. Okay, let me store these. I'm gonna get rid of this one because it's almost broken anyway. Gonna store the slabs. I'm glad I actually had a few left to spare, because it's always nice to have some slabs on you. Classic Plus SMP is perfect. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Exactly. We don't talk about Classic Plus SMP because it's actually perfect. And if you say otherwise, you're dead to me, Sunny Jim. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here. Again, I don't really care about that flint and steel because I have so goddamn many of the things. I won't be running out anytime soon. Before I do anything... Okay, infinite planks are still here, good. Oh! I almost forgot my water bucket, I'm actually gonna need it now. Let's also grab the water bucket. We're 15 minutes over time. I was not expecting it to take this long, but oh well. And get ready to say your goodbyes, folks, because we're pretty much coming up to the end of the stream here. I killed my friend, but he was still there, but invisible. Yeah, that's because Vanilla Classic doesn't have any survival netcode whatsoever, so it doesn't know what to do. And any actions that you do in survival mode when connected to a multiplayer server are completely client-sided. Classic Plus multiplayer has 0 flaws. Alright, let me kill this slime and that's gonna be it. just as the sun is coming up. Don't even have to sleep. Okay, I don't care about these. Wait, did I update the notice board? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, okay, good. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. We managed to actually do what we had to for once, so I'm very happy. With that being said, I'll see you all tomorrow with the next episode, and I wish you all a pleasant evening. Have a good one. Bye bye.